Am I the asshole for not calling the police for my 38 female husband, 39 male? My spouse went to pick up some pizza on a Friday night, and when he came home, he looked upset. I asked him what was wrong, and he said he had hit a snowbank and damaged my car. I told him not to worry about it, and we don't even have to spend money to get it fixed. I don't mind cosmetic imperfections. He still didn't seem to relax, but we sat down to eat. Later, he told me he had to confess something to me. I said, okay, what is it? He told me he had not hit a snowbank, that he had hit another car in the parking lot and had driven away. He asked me what to do, if he should go back. Well, I was shocked he had lied to me, but I decided to leave that conversation for another day. I told him to go back and check if the car was still there so he could leave his insurance info. So he left again. He came back and told me they were gone. I said he could call the restaurant of the place the car had been parked and to see if anyone left their information. I asked him to call them for him. I did, and I told an employee what happened, asked if the person who had been hit left any contact information. They had not, and I gave my husband's information to her to write down. The signal cut off while she was writing it down, and so my husband called back again to make sure they got it. Then I went to the Nextdoor app to post anonymously and see if anyone had been hit that night. Someone had, but it was in a different location. I then posted on Avo asking about what repercussions my husband might face if we couldn't find the person to exchange insurance info. Then my husband asked if I should call the police. I said he could, but I didn't want to. We looked up the number for the police, and on the website it said for non-emergencies to wait for business hours and to come in person. So he decided to go in the next day since I didn't want to call and talk to them. After that, my husband started talking about how low he felt and how he feels like a bad person, etc. I comforted him and told him anyone could panic, not to judge himself harshly, etc., and that I don't think of him any differently. I love him, everyone makes mistakes, and so on. The next day, the police came to our house while I was at work, and he got a ticket for his hit and run. I suggested he get a lawyer, and I went with him to his lawyer appointment. After all this happened, he started talking about how he wished he had someone to help him think clearly that night, that he was panicked and needed someone to call the police or make him do that, and he wished he had had a partner that could have done that for him. Then he asked me to admit that this was partially my fault. I don't even remember what I said that time, but the next day he brought it up again how I needed to admit fault since I hadn't stepped up as a partner and called the police. I said, fine, yes, it would have been better if I could have called the police or had made you do it. I didn't know what I was supposed to do in that situation because it was new to me. He said I could have researched more. I said, yeah, I guess I can take the blame for this if it makes him feel better, but I don't want to be someone's moral compass. I'm not perfect, and I don't know everything. I feel uncomfortable knowing that I would do things to relieve his discomfort, but he doesn't do the same for me. He was worried that the hit and run might make me see him differently, but it is his actions afterward that have me questioning everything. And I never brought up the fact he lied to me at first. Oh, I forgot that I also filed the insurance claim for him that night, too.